Offense since putting up a lot of yards last game.
Yeah, it's funny. We moved the ball well, but it's a good football team, and so that was good to see. But one time out of the whole year, we didn't finish in the red zone, and they're really good in the red zone. But we had some opportunities. It was frustrating that we didn't finish some of those drives. But other than that, we've been showing improvement. I believe that here the last few games, and Temple wasn't what we wanted, but now we've got to go score points. We know that these are two good football teams offensively, and we got to help our defense out, help our team by getting points. We've been preaching last week. We preached about getting starting early and having that focus, and we came out and had a really good drive. I think if we do that, then hey, we'll get rolling because we'll gain confidence, and we'll be able to go from there. But it was a good game, but listen, we got to go play a lot better, and we got to finish those drives these next 2 weeks.
Can you give us an update on Quez and Jennings?
Yeah. Quezzy's practiced today, so he got cleared to practice, which is good. So we got some stuff for him, and he'll be available probably. It looks like not 100%, but we'll see here later in the week. But he did practice and see how he feels after that. And then Donovan also went today, so that's good. With these big teams, especially on defense, their fronts are so good. We did a lot. I thought we did a really good job. All our coaches, we game planned and hid some of those concerns we had up front with a really good defensive front in who did we play? Cincinnati. And so with Donovan, if we can get him back, now we've got a better chance to maybe ISO him a little bit and make sure that we have a chance to go compete and help other guys along the line. But I thought we did a really good job of hiding some of our weaknesses last week. We got to continue to do that, and we got to find a way to finish drives, and hopefully Donovan will be a big part of that.
Cloud set another career high 2 weeks in a row in passing yards. He got protected well, but he threw the ball well. What did you see out of him?
Well, yeah, he did. He's getting better. He just a lot of times don't want to pull it sometimes, the trigger. Every once in a while it gets frustrating just when we have throws, especially in the red zone last week. But listen, he's one thing about that sucker. He won't throw a lot of picks because he don't force a lot of balls. We always, the first time I probably ever had a quarterback to say, hey, be a little bit more of a gunslinger, let it go. Let's create some big plays. But he's getting better. He's pulling the trigger board down the sideline. He threw a couple balls vertically, and so it gave us a chance. And we went and made those plays. Xavier on that one, and St. Felix. So he's getting better. He's getting more comfortable. He's getting more confident. I think too, being healthy, he can feel like he can push the ball down the field and be more accurate. So hopefully that just continues. We're going to have some explosive plays these next 2 weeks. We got to score points, like I said earlier.
A couple of explosive plays turned in by both McDoom, and of course you're getting Joyner the ball more. Could you speak about their emergence?
Well, we really like what Kelly Joyner brings. He is a fantastic kid. There was some times where we didn't block some people at the point of attack. He made a miss and made some extra yards, got to the second level, made some safeties miss. So he's going to be a special little football player for us. Got a lot of ability. And then we've been working all year, early on, I think Eddie went and giving us what we was looking for, but in the last 4 or 5 games, I've said that, I think, before here, I thought Eddie's playing really well and was getting open. And finally, we hit him this past week, and he got involved. So we got to continue to try to find ways to get him the ball because he can give us some of those explosive plays. Those two guys, without Johnny and some other guys that we don't have right now, them are guys that have to step up, and they did a really good job for us last week.
Mitch was invited to the Shrine Bowl. Your thoughts on that and just the job that he's done for you?
Well, Mitch is just a gamer. He loves this game, and he competes. It means something to him when he does good or when he does bad. He's going to make sure that it don't happen again. He's worked extremely hard. He's been frustrated some because we've had him open on some things and hadn't hit him. And he said he's going to take the quarterbacks out, so they'd start hitting him on some of those plays where he's open. But he hadn't let that affect his game. He's blocked hard. We run behind him a lot in the run game, and he's been very physical in the point of attack. And so he's had a great year, and it's great to see him getting invited to something like that.
Kerwin, it worked out so well with Marcus on the left side. When Donovan comes back, any thought just to keeping Marcus on the left?
Well, it's right. Marcus did. We were so worried about that because he hadn't played it, and he said, "Hey, Coach, I can do it." And we practiced with him all week, and I thought he did a really good job over there. But yeah, if Donovan comes back, we'll probably move him back because Donovan is such a talented left tackle. So if he's close to 100%, we feel like we can again be able to dominate that left side the way he has here in the last few weeks. We'll put Marcus back, and then we'll go and we'll be ready to go.